Battle after battle, Sigric gained the trust and loyalty of his men and developed friendships with his peers and other nobles, which would hopefully hold him in good stead as time wore on. Too often to count, Sigric and his army arrived just in time to turn the tide of battle, snatching victory from the jaws of defeat. Day by day, the Paleic army gained strength and confidence. The Vizier just couldn't replace their losses, and as a result, they were starting to lose fiefs. Although Oberon tried his best to take them all, there came a day when Clan Morgan was rewarded. Sigric's friends, those who he came to aid time and time again, overruled Oberon and awarded Clan Morgan Karlstad. This former Sturgian town had been taken early on by the Vizier. They hadn't managed it well and was not very prosperous, but it was a place that Sigric and his family could call home. Now that he had it, he was willing to give all to keep it. Hey there, I'm Major Anxiety, and welcome to episode 18 of Sigric Morgan's Paleic Warrior Journey. If you like what I'm doing, how about leaving a comment or hitting the like or subscribe button? It really helps the channel out a lot. In the last episode, my army got crushed, and I was captured, and I've been scurrying around, picking up my companions, and then reconstituting my army and supplies. Ironically, I was on the southern end of the map buying horses, which I lost all of them. And I got a notification about this vote, and fortunately it went my way. Unfortunately, because I was on the southern end of the map and there was no one governing it, the town went into rebellion and we had to take it again. I was nearby for the second vote and I again won it. Had to use some influence, but hey, you know what? Whatever it takes. The task in this episode is to get this town situated so that it's got security and get a governor assigned and make sure that we don't lose it. It's good to have a home. So I disbanded my army and I took Canar's party and disbanded that as well. And I've stashed as many of our troops in the garrison as we can. The militia was almost non-existent, certainly not enough to hold a town, and I wanted to make this as unattractive as a target as can be while I went out and got reinforcements. So I've kept a very small band, 20 or so troops, and I'm about to go out and gather some more, particularly archers, because I'm low on ranged right now. I've made Svana my governor. So if we look at where we stand, Svana is the governor. I don't have a sturgeon, but the governor's culture, I'm getting a -1 for that. Plus, because of the owner's culture, because we're Palatine, I'm also at a -1. The nice thing is we're gaining militia. Security is okay. Okay, the prosperity should be better. I'm going to leave my troops here and stabilize while we build. I've got to work on the loyalty, which the bound village issues is one of them, and I actually have one of my companions out with some troops right now doing a mission for them to try and fix their issues. And I'm about to go and dump some more food in. We're okay on food. And I'm going to dump a bunch more food here and empty my bags, so to speak. I put all of my horses that I was carrying into the town stash. But I want to try and bolster, even if I take a loss on it, I want to increase the food supply because that's the quickest thing. And I'll probably just keep 20 of everything, just to keep my little roving band together as I move along. And I am going to go grab a lot more food. And I'm going to grab some more troops, particularly looking for ranged of any variety right now. I'm going to go to Ep18 first, recruiting on the way. But I was not expecting to get a town, so this is really nice. I thought I might eventually get a castle, which are much easier to manage and much easier to defend. Of course, there are no troops anywhere to be found. And at this point, I'm just taking everybody. Everybody I can find. And let's see if we can't find some reasonably priced grain here. That's not cheap, but I'll buy all of it. What do these guys have? No, I need more range, but we'll get there eventually. Exceeded my capacity. All right, right there. So I want to try and strengthen this as quickly and as easily and as well as I can, so that we take care of this issue. So let's go back in here. Do some more business with them. Hell, I can even make some money given these grapes. Alright, let's see what effect that has. Prosperity is on the rise. Security is good. I've really knocked that loyalty down quite a bit. Or I should say the loyalty penalty. Just check out my tavern district. I'm going to take Ragunda back. Canar back. Got a whole bunch of people that have just showed up. partying over here. Let's get more food and troops. But I will take what I can get. So we got to spend a little money to make a little money. I have more grain. More troops. Give me some archers in here. There we go. They're Imperials. But that's okay. They can't help who their fathers were. Got my grain. That should put a good amount in there for him. Quite a few decent troops available. I'm not sure if I'm the only one recruiting over here or what the deal is, but I'm not going to complain. I'll take the crossbowmen too, why not? So this is one that we took early on in the game. Where are you? I'm not sure she's made us a lot of money, so... Hit the jackpot on range here. Building up quite the Paleic, all Paleic group. Alright, let's go dump off some of this stuff. Pick up a couple more ranged here. And while we're here, let's just duck into Ep18. Get what range they may have in here. Good. Okay. Let's go in and dump that food. So let's check this out. I've now got 360 defenders. The garrison of 176. I'm up to 56 militia. Let's check out how the town's doing. Alright. So I'm able to overcome with 100% security. I've been able to overcome the loyalty of -3 because I own it and I'm not a sturgeon. And the fact my wife isn't a sturgeon. So that's really good. Because we've got a crap ton of food. Prosperity is on the rise. Militia's on the rise. Sadly, I only have two villages bound to this. Pause that for right now. I'm going to add the granary in. Workshops. I'm going to queue that up second. Then I think I'll go there. And I'll keep the festival and games. Dump some more money in here. I'm going to offload some of the troops, especially the archers that I've been picking up, and probably do a few more runs. I'd like to get the garrison up to the point where between garrison and militia we have 500 minimum, especially since we've essentially cut the Sturgeon Empire, the Sturgeon Kingdom in two, so we're going to be a very attractive target for them to try and take it back. Having a combination of garrison militia 500 or higher is a pretty good deterrent. And that'll let us focus on some additional wars and fighting and not have to check in all the time. So we're up to 360 defenders. Over time, since we're going positive on the militia, and as we build more buildings to increase the recruitment, then we can take some of the garrison out if need be. In the short term, I'm going to go get some more troops and keep adding until I get up to my 500. But it's kind of a balancing act, because militia are a lot less expensive than maintaining a large garrison, so at some point I'll need to reduce those numbers. But in the meantime, we're still at war with the Western Empire, and so I've gone over to help another lord take a castle. Can't recall which one this is, but I figured I would end this video with a nice castle assault. We have significantly more troops than they do, and this is what happens when you leave a castle lightly defended. You become an attractive target. So I'm going to try to get a little bow skill here, since I really have none. I picked up a ranger bow and a couple of stacks of bodkin arrows. And if I can hit at this distance, I'll get bow XP. It's amazing how they prioritize me over the large numbers of troops advancing on the wall. And I just hope that siege weapon doesn't come raining down on me. Are bad enough. Ow. This is one of the reasons I have the kill screen, kill feed turned down, because if those are hitting people, it's just disheartening. Look at the range and the aim picture now. There we go. Let's get up a little closer. Oops, sorry, buddy. Hit my own dude. Why didn't I put the second ladder up? Sounds like they're going to the main gate, though. Die, you pig! Alright, get me up here. It's a long climb. Oh, they're already running for the keep. Yeah. Easy peasy. Let's just go check up top and make sure there's nobody up here. Oh, I got 3 of them. That was a little pricey, but it is what it is. Like taking 15 casualties. After that battle, I noticed that my wife Savannah was holding some sort of party back in Kolstad, so I decided to check it out. Welcome to my crib. Start walking again. Who do we have here? Let's turn on the... we got Behringer here. I don't know you. I suppose you should tell me your name. I am Sigric. You're in my friggin' house. Asshole. Tile. And jack him on. Good to see you, buddy. Getting your old bones heated up by the fire here. I like that. Who else we have? Jemmy and... Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Who are these people? Lilza. Who are you? They're so rude. Oh, you're a police in general. Okay. See, she's already thinking she wants to cross swords with me. That would just be a bad idea. Orcos, I know I've seen you around. Well, at least he was a little friendlier. Here's my room, complete with a moose trophy. Nice bed. Don't know where my wife is. That's where the magic happens. Make sure she's not being a very good hostess. Oh, we got a place people can come eat. This must be where we have our guests. Eucor. You're talking to my wife, asshole. Spada, you're not screwing around on me, are you? Yeah, she's really warm. I'm just feeling the love here from my wife. Hey, I gotta trust her. Either that or kill her. That would kind of ruin the mood. What's this? Paleic man-at-arms. Okay. Thanks for reporting in. Anyone else in here? Any more guests? Alright, I'm gonna go check on the garrison. You guys behave yourselves. Oh, firstly, I want to go sit in my chair. So that I can look like a lord. How far Sigric has come from a hovel in a village outside of Saniopa to Lord of the Manor of Kulstead. As always, thanks for watching, and I'd love to hear your comments, and a like and subscribe would be greatly appreciated.